So in 2013, the anime shot up through the ranks and held mainstream media in the palm of its hands. I'm talking about people that were diehard anime fans or people that didn't even give two shits about the niche, were eating it up and loving it one and the same. It was even one of IMDb's most popular top ranking shows, a database where you can learn more about movies, TV shows, actors, and actresses. Attack on Titan was everywhere. It was basically One Punch Man before One Punch Man was One Punch Man, and try saying that really fast. I found out about Attack on Titan from a friend that wasn't even an anime fan telling me how great the show was. I decided to take the blind plunge and I watched the first season and instantly fell in love with it. Attack on Titan had me making analysis, theories, and having discussions, and all this from a young kid that would never put the same energy into his homework. I eventually went ahead and read the manga before dropping it when I made it to the notorious political arc. I said to myself that I'd wait until the show is adapted into an anime again, and boy, that was a long, painful wait. During this time, news of Attack on Titan Season 2 was coming out over and over and over again. Attack on Titan Season 2 is coming out next week. No, it's coming out next month. No, it's coming out in 10 years. Wait, it came out yesterday. Huh? All of this had me feeling some type of way, and to add salt to my injuries, the studio that made Attack on Titan was animating everything but. I'm talking about Attack on Titan wannabes, Attack on Titan's bastard son, and I don't even know what this show is, but it damn sure ain't no Attack on Titan. My love and hype for the show all dwindled and died down eventually. So it wasn't until recently my bro Tashirama, who you see in my Anime Next video, shameless plug, came to my house, found out that I didn't watch the show, and made me watch the show. And I'm officially proud to say that once again, I'm an Attack on Titan fanboy. Season 2 and Season 3 take everything you love from the first season and improve on it. Season 2 has more mystery, more character development, and more what the fuck? She's a Titan? You said you're the what? You said you're the who? And even though Season 2 can be seen as a slow ride to some, it really pays off when you make it to the greatness that is Season 3. And I was not ready for what Season 3 is. You got LEAVE dropping 12 people, armor caught a body, now LEAVE got a shotty, and this guy just put a hole in this poor girl's head on some Counter-Strike, meet me on dust, 1v1, headshots only type shit. And all this is just 2 episodes in. To say that Season 3 of Attack on Titan is crazy would be an understatement. Like I said before, they take everything you love from Season 1 and make it stronger. The animation is stunning and flashier than before. The stakes are higher, the story is more interesting, the music hits just as hard, if not harder than before. Basically anything you have on your checklist for an anime to have, this show now has it. And amongst all that great stuff that I just said, it manages to pull off some new stuff that I can appreciate. The animation in the show isn't only stellar, but the show itself looks beautiful. Even though given how rugged this show can be at times, I think handsome may be a better term.
Nigga, you gay.
The show executes this medieval gothic look really well. The world building in the show is amazing and it breathes life. I feel immersed in this world. And this all comes full circle to the story. Humanity isn't able to make that many industrial advances or advances in technology because these goddamn Titans are preventing them to get these goddamn resources out of the goddamn wall. Goddamn. The uses of lighting complement how dark the story can be at times, and that's something that I haven't noticed in other anime to this extent. The use of cinema photography in this show is just spaghetti meatballs is just that good. The show looks and moves gorgeously, and you could tell that which studio put their blood, sweat, and tears into this show. And that's something that you don't really notice that much in anime lately with the rate that seasonal anime are being pumped out. But moving past me drooling from how great the show looks, Attack on Titan does a myriad of other things effectively. Attack on Titan has themes and commentary on subjects such as the realities of war, self-love and self-acceptance, dealing with family trauma and family issues, politics, religion, so on and so forth. It's all there if you look for it. But what's even more surprising is that it does all of this stuff without losing sight of what it is. There are some heartwarming and heart-wrenching moments in this show. When the remainder of the servant corps are backed into a corner, Commander Oddwin finally devises a plan that gives them a glimmer of hope for success on their mission. He proposes that the servant corps, consisting of young teens and young adults, leads a final charge that will distract the Beast Titan long enough for Levi to land a final killing blow. When asked by the servant corps, are they all heading to their deaths, Oddwin doesn't flinch and he straightforwardly answers yes. This short interaction right here captures a grim but very true aspect of war. Add on top of this that Oddwin is on this mission to see his own goals and ambitions be brought to fruition. You essentially had these young kids heading to war and death for the dreams of someone else, only because it so happens to align with victory for humanity. Then you have a character like Historia. Historia is a person that hates her origins to the point where she develops a whole new persona and only sees herself redeemable through death. It's touching to see a person go from this to someone that we later see is strong, bold, confident, and overall just an admirable character. And here I thought she was only in the show for waifu material. And then you have the main protagonist Eren that goes through similar turmoil. Eren constantly doubts and questions his self-worth and importance for humanity. He even doubts his role as humanity's hope. Later we see that he comes to accept and embrace these roles. It's great to see Eren go from some bratty loudmouth kid to someone that's more confident and reflective. The Eren that fights using anger and rage during his first fight with Reiner is different from the Eren that we see during their second fight that is more confident and calculated. Overall, this is a great development to see. Family issues have a big impact on the characters of the show. Without going too in depth, because that can be its own separate video, we see that family trauma influences and affects these characters massively. Again, you have Historia, who is a victim of a royal bloodline, being ousted and rejected from her family because she is the illegitimate child of her father. As a result of all of this, she develops a whole new personality and complex, to which other characters in the show even remarked wasn't very likable. When she finally has the chance to have a family like she always wanted, she says, "Miss me with that bullshit," and decides to become her own person instead of becoming her father's tool. Through her family trauma, Historia becomes this amazing, commendable, admirable person that we see at the end of the season. We see Eren question and renounce his father's decision of giving him the Attack Titan and Finding Titan's abilities, but later along he comes to understand and even backs his father's reasoning. He comes fully into terms with everything he is, and essentially he accepts the torch that his father has passed on to him. We also see that Levi is a product of this family trauma and his environment. He is born to a prostitute in the slums, and the youngest we see, Levi, he's sad, depressed, and hungry. When his uncle finally comes into his life, what does he do? He doesn't teach him how to tie his shoes. He doesn't teach him how to make friends. No, he teaches him how to whack motherfuckers if they get disrespectful. What kind of uncle is that? Family is definitely of the importance in this season. So much that we finally learned the backstory of the series. One of Grisha's emphasized missions is that once he gets inside the wall, that he should start a family. You can make analysis like this on other characters like Grisha, Erwin, Kenny, Zeke, and many more. But out of all of the stuff that I mentioned in this video, dude, perhaps what hits me the hardest is growing alongside all of these characters. When Attack on Titan came out in 2013, 6 years ago, over half a decade ago, I was a young kid going through similar problems as Eren in terms of questioning myself, not being sure of myself or as confident. But now that I'm older and more accepting of who I am and developing myself as a person, similar to how Eren is in this last season, it makes me appreciate all of these characters more. All of these characters now speak out to me and give me strength. I'm sure if Attack on Titan keeps on going down this route, we're going to hold it as a modern day classic in this medium that we all come to enjoy and love. So that's my video on Attack on Titan. If you like this video, make sure to drop a like. If you want to see more videos like this or just want to see more of me, make sure to subscribe. And if you like my viewpoints, agree with them, or if you think they're complete and other shit, make sure to drop that in the comment section below. But for me, I'm out. Ayy.